2024. Welcome to guests. So for those who are new, I guess, to this event,
church ነበሩ ታዲያ ወገን በኋላ የእሑድ ላይ የጋራ ቻናሎች ይኖራላቸው ስለ ወገን ኢትዮጵያ እኔ ከሚነግራችሁ ቪዲዮ ነው የሚመለከት Construction Works Corporation, and we're very, very grateful as a new sponsor and for your support. We have fast train at the Zoom, if you are with us here at the Zoom. Thank you so very much for your support. Calling my mentor at the work at Walton. You've been a recipient a few years back. Also, we have Econ from the arts sector that we recognized in the past few years. This year, we have a distinct honor of presenting the award to 5 remarkable women. If you give me a chance, I would like to tell you that my role models in my life are my mom, my mother, and my wife. My wife that I really appreciate everything she does to me and love her so much. Having said that, let's come together to honor this extraordinary contribution of women and being so who inspire the future generation. And I want to say thank you to our sponsors. Without you, we could not make it. To our recipients, thank you for respecting us. Thank you for honoring us, for being with us today. And thank you. And if I can say a few words to Mark, እንግዶቻችን ጥሪያችን አክብራችሁ አብራችሁ ስላላችሁ እጅግ አድርጌ በዲያስፖራ ማህበረሰብ ስም ላመሰግናችሁ እወዳለሁ። እንዲሁም ስፖንሰሮቻችን ያንን እገዛ ይህ ዝግጅት መዘጋጀት አይችልም ነበርና እገዛችሁን ሳታክቱ አይደለም ላለፉት 4 ዓመታት ወደፊትም እናግዛችኋለን እያላችሁ አብራችሁ ስላላችሁ እጅግ እናመሰግናችኋለን። ያን የጀርባውን ቃል ከነገራችኋለሁ እና ግን ያለ እናንተ ማድረግ አንችልም እና በጣም እናመሰግናለን። በተለይ ሌት ተቀን ደከመን ሳይሉ ከልጆቻቸው ጋር የሚጫወቷቸው ለዚህ ዝግጅት መሳተፍ አስተዋጽኦ ላደረጉት ለቮለንቲሮቻችን እጅግ አድርጌ ላመሰግናቸው እወዳለሁ። እግዚአብሔር ያክብርልን። መልካም ምሽት ይሁንላችሁ።
እናመሰግናለን። በመጨረሻ ላይ ያነሱትን ቃል ግን ድድገመው። በተለይም የበጎ ፍቃድ አገልግሎት ብዙ ያልተለመደ ግን ደግሞ አሁን እዚህ ከመጣው በኋላ በጣም ያስተዋልኩት የቮለንቲር ጉዳይ በጣም ደስ ይላል። ብዙ እንቅልፍ አልባ ሌሊቶችን ከዶክተር ጋሻውና ከሚካኤል ጋር ብዙ ቲምስ ሚቲንጎች ነበሩ። በጣም በርካታ ምሽቶች ነበሩ። እናም እነዛ ሁሉ ተጠናቀው እነዛን ሁሉ የተለየ ልጆቻቸውን ሰዓቶች መስዋዕት አድርገው ሲሰሩ ለነበሩ ቮለንቲሮች ከልብ እናመሰግናለን።
እና ጃክሰን አንድ ወጣቱ የፕሮግራም አስተዋቂ የመድረክ መሪዎች ስለሆኑ እናመሰግናቸዋለን። ይህን መድረክ እንዲመሩልን ከእናንተ ደግሞ ሞቅ ያለ አቀባበል ለኤምሲዎቻችን
I'm ሰላም ብለናል። ኦኬ
Hello, 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 hello. Give it up for Salamino and Daniel. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to enjoy our dinner tonight, I wanted to also extend our appreciations to two of our sponsors that we did not mention earlier. Alexandria Toyota for your brand new and pre-owned car maintenance services. They are the ones that donated that car that was won yesterday at the Impact Award, the Grand Impact Award. Also, many thanks to Dashan Bank for your reliable financial services with a commitment to excellence.
ወደ ኋላ ያስቀረናቸው ሁለቱን ዋነኛ አጋሮቻችንን እናመሰግናለን።
Hello, 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 hello. Give it up for Salamino and Daniel. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to enjoy our dinner tonight, I wanted to also extend our appreciations to two of our sponsors that we did not mention earlier. Alexandria Toyota for your brand new and pre-owned car maintenance services. They are the ones that donated that car that was won yesterday at the Impact Award, the Grand Impact Award. Also, many thanks to Darshan Bank. Our first awardee tonight is Rebecca Hiley. For nearly 5 decades, nearly 5 decades ago, the trajectory of Rebecca Getachew Hiley's life was irrevocably changed in a single night. At just 11 years old, she fled her homeland of Ethiopia with her family. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get some order in the house. Attention. Like I was saying, at just 11 years old, she fled her homeland of Ethiopia and with her family, leaving behind her grandparents, friends, and everything familiar with nothing more than just the clothes on her back. Rebecca crossed the sea, becoming a refugee as the Derg regime rose to power. Born in Addis Ababa in 1965, Rebecca was the eldest child of Professor Getachew Hiley and Misrak Amare Hiley. Raised in a stable and intellectually rich household, her early years were deeply influenced by a strong foundation of education and cultural values. However, this stability was shattered in 1975 when her family was forced to escape the political turmoil in Ethiopia, eventually finding refuge in the distant and unfamiliar land of Minnesota, USA. That abrupt transition from a comfortable life in Ethiopia to one of poverty and isolation in the United States was during Minnesota's harsh winters, coupled with the absence of family and friends, posed significant challenges. But yet, Rebecca's resilience and the unwavering support of her family kept her focused on her education. Her determination paid off as she excelled academically, graduating among the top 10 in her high school class of 500 students, which earned her a full scholarship to Williams College. Rebecca graduated from Williams College in 1986 with a bachelor's degree and went on to pursue a Juris Doctor at Harvard Law School. And during her time at Harvard, she served as the editor of the prestigious Harvard Law Review. After graduating cum laude in 1991, she began her legal career by clerking for Judge Dorothy Nelson of the United States Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals in California. Rebecca then practiced law at prominent law firms such as Williams and Connolly in Washington, D.C., Davis Polk and Waddell in New York. She was specializing in mergers and acquisitions, and her professional journey reached new heights when she co-founded Foros, an independent financial advisory firm focused on mergers and acquisitions, alongside her husband, Jean Manas. As Executive Vice President of Finance and Operations, Rebecca played a pivotal role in the firm's success, providing strategic advice on operations and human resources. Despite her significant achievements in the US, Rebecca felt a deep connection to her homeland. After 25 years, she returned to Ethiopia with a clear vision to invest in the future of Ethiopian education. And while many discouraged her or encouraged her to invest in other sectors, she chose education, recognizing its transformative power. And in 2017, she founded Ethiopia Education Initiatives, EEI, which is a not-for-profit organization dedicated to providing world-class education opportunities to talented Ethiopian students. The academy, which began with 35 students, now admits 100 students each year from grade 9. As Executive Director of EEI, Rebecca has overseen every aspect of the Academy's creation, from the design and construction of its beautiful campus to the hiring of a diverse team of educators. Rebecca is also the author of Held at a Distance, My Rediscovery of Ethiopia, a memoir reflecting on her return to Ethiopia after her family's exile. Her life is a testament to the power of education and resilience, and she continues to inspire others through her dedication to empowering future generation of Ethiopian leaders. Her message to the younger generation is simple yet profound. Understand, love, and accept yourself. Make choices that are meaningful and fulfilling in both your personal and professional life. And stay true to your uniqueness and support each other and one another, especially as women. Although they were forced to leave Ethiopia when Rebecca was only 11 years old, her family's connection to the country has never wavered. And while they live in the US, their hearts remain in Ethiopia. And day and night, Rebecca thinks, plans, and works tirelessly to build a new generation of Ethiopians and Africans equipped with academic excellence. So, in acknowledgement of your outstanding service to the community, particularly your impact in shaping the future generation through education and your role as an inspiring figure for young Ethiopians worldwide, we present you with this award. So let's have Rebecca and Dr. Gasho.
Jackson, ከልብ አመሰግናለሁኝ። በቀጣይ ደግሞ ጃክሰን እናመሰግናለሁ። ርብቃ ጌታቸው ኃይሌ አብራናው የምትገኘው እንደሁም ጋሽ ሲነግረን እንደነበረው ገና በ11 ዓመቷ ነው ከቤተሰቧ ጋር ከሀገር የወጣችው። በወቅቱ የመንግስት ለውጥ የነበረበት ጊዜ ነበር በደርግ ዘመን ላይ። እናም በኋላ ላይ አየር ንብረቷ ፈታኝ ወደሆነችው ወደ ሚኒሶታ ነበር ያመራችው። ታዲያ ከሚኒሶታ በነበረችበት ወቅት ላይ ትማርበት ከነበረው ሃይ ስኩል ከ500 ተማሪዎች ላይ ቶፕ 10 በመሆኗ ምክንያት ስኮላርሺፕን አግኝታ በዊሊያምስ ኮሌጅ ላይ ባችለሯን መስራት ችላለች። ለጥቃም ደግሞ ወደ ሃርቫርድ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ሄዳ ነበር። ከሃርቫርድ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ደግሞ በጣም የሚታወቀውና የባራክ ኦባማ መጽሐፍ አንብባችሁት ከሆነ ደጋግሞ የሚያነሳው የሃርቫርድ ሎ ሪቪው መጽሐፍም ኤዲተር ጭምር ነበረች። የህግ ህይወቷን በካሊፎርኒያ ጀምራ በተለያዩ የአሜሪካ ግዛቶች ላይ ስራዎችን ስትሰራ ቆይታለች። ከባለቤቷ ጃማናስ ጋር በመሆን ደግሞ የቢዝነስ ተቋምንም ጭምር ከፍተው ነበረ። ስኬታማም ነበሩ። ወደ ኢትዮጵያ ከ25 ዓመት በኋላ ስትጓዝ በበርካታ የቢዝነስ ሴክተሮች ላይ ኢንቨስት እንድታደርግ ብዙ ጥያቄዎች ቀርበውላት ነበረ። የቀረበላትን የቢዝነስ አማራጮችን ሁላ ወደ ጎን በመተው ለነገ የኢትዮጵያ ልጆች ተስፋ ሊሰጥ የሚችለው ትምህርት ቤት ብከፍት ነው በሚል ደብረ ብርሃን ላይ ትምህርት ቤትን መክፈት ችላለች። የወደፊቱ ትውልድ ላይ የተሻለ እድል ሊፈጥርላቸው የሚችል ኢትዮጵያ ኤጁኬሽን ኢኒሺየቲቭ የተባለ ተቋምንም ኃይለ ሚናስ ወለድ። ታዲያ ደብረ ብርሃን ላይ ያለው ትምህርት ቤት ባለፈው ግንቦት 2024 ላይ የመጀመሪያ ዙር ተማሪዎችን ማስመረቅ ችሏል። የተመረቁት ተማሪዎችም በዓለማችን ላይ በሚገኙ የተለያዩ ዩኒቨርሲቲዎች ላይ ተቀባይነትንም ጭምር አግኝተዋል። እባካችሁ በድጋሚ አመስግኖልኝ። ርብቃ ጌታቸው ኃይሌ ከልብ እናመሰግናለን። በነገራችን ላይ የፕሮፌሰር ጌታቸው ኃይሌ ልጅም ጭምር ነች። በጣም እናመሰግናለን።
And here's our appreciation that we will have from the city of New Carrollton. Be it hereby known to all that sincerest congratulations are offered to Rebecca Halle in acknowledgement of your outstanding service to the community, particularly your impact in shaping the future through education in Ethiopia and your role as an inspiring figure for young Ethiopians worldwide. We're presenting this today on the 13th day of October, 2024 at the 2024 African Impact Awards. Right.
እኔ አንድ ሁለት ቃላትን ርብቃን ስልሽና አንድ ሁለት ነገሮችን ላንሳለሽ። በቅድሚያ እንኳን ደስ አለሽ። በበርካታ ቦታዎች ላይ የስኬት ሽልማቶችን አግኝተሻል። በተማሪዎችሽ በተለይ ክብርን አግኝተሻል። በኢትዮጵያኖች ዘንድ አንድ ላይ ተገኝቶ መገኘትስ ምን ይመስላል? ከኢትዮጵያኖች ጋር አብሮ መገናኘትስ ምን ይመስላል?
በጣም ደስ ይላል። እግዚአብሔር ይስጥልኝ። በጣም ትልቅ ክብር ነው። እና ደስታ ነው የሚሰማኝ በአሁን። ቴንክ ዩ በጣም አመሰግናለሁ።
ስለ ደብረ ብርሃን ትምህርት ቤት ትንሽ አውሪኝ እስቲ።
ትንሽ ንግግር አለኝ፣ ግን እንግዲህ ያሰብነው የትምህርትን ትንሽ መለወጥ ፈልገን ነበር። አይ ቲንክ ሁላችንም ወይም ብዙዋችን እንደምናውቅ እዛ አገራችን አሁን ትምህርት ቤት ሜሞራይዚንግ መሸምደድ ለፈተና ስለሆነ እና የሚያስፈልገውን 21st century skills እንደዚህ አይደለም። እኔ ማስበው ደግሞ እዚህ ከመጣሁት በ11 ዓመቴ ስመጣ እንዴት ብዬ ነበር ህይወቴን እንደገና ወደፊት ያስኬድኩት እና በኤጁኬሽን የደረሰኝ ነው፣ በዊሊያምስ በሃርቨርድ የደረሰኝ እና ይሄንን ነገር ወደ ኢትዮጵያ ማስመጣት ፈልጌ ነበረ። አሁን ደብረ ብርሃን እንዳልከው አዳሪ ትምህርት ቤት ነው። 400 ልጆች ይሆናሉ ስንሙላ። 5 ዓመት በፊት ነው የተከፈትነው። በዚህ ዓመት 5ኛው ግሬድ ተቀብለናል እና በቀላል ጊዜ አልነበረም። በፓንደሚክ በጦርነት ነበር የጀመርነው። ግን አይ ቲንክ ለውጥ ለእነዚህ ልጆች ክሊርሊ አምጥተናል። ደግሞ የምንፈልገው ደግሞ የእኛንን የተማርነው ደግሞ ወደ ሌላ ቦታ መውሰድ ነው የምንፈልገው። እሱን ነው ሀሳቡ እና ለእኔም የሚሰማኝ ሁሌ ትልቅ ፕሪቪሌጅ ነው ይሄንን ነገር ወደ ኢትዮጵያ ማምጣቴ እንደ ፕሪቪሌጅ ነው የሚሰማኝ ነው። ይሄንን የመሰለ ግብዣ ጥሪ ስለሆንኩ በጣም ክብር ይሰማኛል። ማይ ፌሎ ኦነሪዝ በተለይ ሴቶች ሁሉ በጣም አድማየር ማድረጋቸው፣ ለእናንተ ሁሉ ደግሞ ኮንግራቹሌሽንስ ማለት ፈልጋለሁ እና ትልቅ ኦነር ነው። አመሰግናለሁ። 11 ዓመቴ ስለወጣው እንደተባለ በእንግሊዝኛ ነው የሚቀለኝ። ሰው ወደ እንግሊዝኛ መናገር ከተፈቀደልኝ በእንግሊዝኛ። So I am being honored for accomplishments in business and philanthropy. And as I think about the relationship between my personal experiences and Haile Manas Academy, which is the reason that I am here, I can say that the how of my achievements aligns exactly with the why of Haile Manas Academy. Like many in this room, I left as a refugee from Ethiopia. And the question is, as I said before, how did I get my life back together? For me, it was through an understanding of self, through an appreciation of the power of relationships and community. I think this room makes that very clear. Through a confidence that comes from taking risks, failing, and getting back up again after failure. And through a problem-solving entrepreneurial mindset. I learned these skills from education that I received both inside and outside the classroom, both at Williams College and at Harvard Law School, from watching family role models, including some at the table over there, not even looking up, and lessons taught by wonderful mentors. I called on these skills to help my husband establish our financial services boutique 15 years ago. And those are the same skills that I used to establish Haile Manas Academy, plus a lot of patience and extra determination because it's Ethiopia. We know what that means. But why did we establish Haile Manas Academy? As I said earlier, unfortunately, currently, the classrooms in Ethiopia see too many students just taking tests, memorizing information, and really not making the connection between what they're learning and their own lives. So we established Haile Manas Academy to offer a different approach. As I said earlier, it's a co-ed boarding school located in Debre Birhan. We opened our doors in January of 2020, graduated our first class of seniors this past May. Our mission is to help students of promise develop into confident, community-minded leaders who understand how to solve problems and strive to make a difference in people's lives. We recruit students from all over Ethiopia, the only school in the country where you can go to school with kids from Dire Dawa, Arba Minch, Addis Ababa, Mekelle, Bahir Dar, and Gondar. And we support admitted students who need financial aid to the extent that our resources allow. And currently, over 90% of our students receive significant, if not full, financial aid. Let me offer a couple of quick stories that make clear our impact. First, you won't be surprised that everybody that comes to campus on day one wants to be a doctor or an engineer. I think that is common in our community. And I was very happy after about a year or so when I heard one of our seniors, who's now studying here, say that she wanted to enter into agriculture. To me, that means that she had picked up her head, looked around, and saw that we have a country which is still 85% agricultural economy, and realized that she could really take her math and science skills and make a difference there. Another favorite story comes from the day that now our former president, Sahle-Work, visited. And this story just makes me laugh every time I think about it. She came to have the tour, and we always have children give this tour. So we had 2 students, I think they were sophomores, give a tour, and they showed her everything, and they entered into the girls' dormitory. They had made everything nice and neat and clean. And she said, can I look inside one of these closed closets? And they looked at each other, and they looked at the school admin, and the school admin said, it's your tour. And they said, Yıkırta, Madam President, I. And her protocol almost had a heart attack. Like, who are these 2 14-year-olds saying no to the president of the country? But they hadn't prepared it. They said, we got everything else ready, but we didn't, So she later told me the story, and she was so happy about that. And I think what that shows is the confidence that young students can have. Like, there's really, yeah. And they did it in a respectful fashion, but they knew, they said, no, you cannot. And she was happy. And then finally, let me tell you that just 3 weeks ago, one of our students was named a RISE Fellow. Wow. Oh, someone knows who that is. That's great. Yeah. So the RISE program, founded by former Google CEO Eric Schmidt, every year selects 100 young men and women from thousands of applicants who demonstrate leadership potential and supports them through college and beyond. Our student was Ethiopia's first ever winner. And the best part about it is that his application was based on having established a program to tutor refugee children in camps in Burhan and math and English. Wonderful. For a 17-year-old, that is leadership. Yes, it is. As mentioned, we're very proud. So, as mentioned a moment ago, we graduated our first class in May, and that milestone has given us additional external validation. I'm thrilled to report that 19 of our 33 graduating seniors, nearly 60%, secured scholarships to study at excellent international institutions in the US, Asia, the Middle East, and elsewhere in Africa. And at the same time, they passed the 12th grade national exam, with many of them scoring in the high distinction levels at or above 500, as compared to, as I think we all know, a 5.4% pass rate in the country in general. It isn't easy to both excel on the national exam and engage with learning in the way that we ask, so I'm extremely proud of these results. So I share all of this as a way of inviting you to learn more about Haile Manas Academy. Take one of our flyers, get involved, tell your friends and family in Ethiopia about this great new school. We're still a startup. And please consider supporting us so that we can continue to offer scholarships to deserving students from every corner of the country. We cannot do it alone, and Ethiopia needs every one of these students to promise to achieve their fullest potential and make a difference for the country. It has been the privilege of a lifetime to create this extraordinary platform in support of Ethiopia's future leaders, and I'm very excited about the future, both for HMA and for the students we serve. And Dagana, thank you very much for everybody in this room for your friendship and support, but Amama Sagana.
የኔ በመሆንሽ ክብሬ ተከበረ ቃላቶች ያጥሮኛል ምን ብዬ ላድንቅሽ እንዲያው በደፈናው ሞናሊዛ ነሽ ሞናሊዛ ነሽ። እናመሰግናለን። እግዜር ይስጥልን።
A future queen of athletics was born. Good Abtegai, the youngest of 4 siblings, was welcomed into the world by her parents. Her name would have been Tigrinya words meaning a wish seen as healthy, carried within hopes for a bright future. From early age, Buddha's potential was nurtured by her family, especially her mother and older brother, who recognized the natural athletic abilities. Her sport teacher at school encouraged her to pursue athletics, guiding her from gymnastics, which she tried. So it became clear that track was where she started playing. Now, 27 years old, Buddha Tegai is a global sensation, celebrated for her achievement of the tribe. Her journey began at the age of 16 when, in 2015, she set the world's fastest time and the under-18 indoor 1500 meters. That same year, she claimed the silver medal at the World Under-20 Championships in Eugene, Oregon. 2 years later, he was sustained production at the World Under-20 indoor record in the 200 meters at the World Under-20 Championships in Portland, Oregon. She won the bronze medal. However, at the 2016 Rio Olympics, she faced disappointment, being eliminated in the heat of the 800 meters with a time of 2 hours and 30 seconds. The following year at the London World Championship, Buddha is another setback as a fall during the first time of the 1500 semi-final led to elimination. But yet, true to her resilient nature, we pressed forward. In 2019, the World Championships in Doha, Qatar, she won the first medal in the 1500 meters, setting the personal best of 3 hours and 54 seconds. In February 2020, the history books of the record to World Indoor 1500 meters record at the meeting that held in France, Paris, clocking an astonishing 3 hours and 52 seconds, surpassing the 127 hours and 54 record. The following day, June 2021, she followed the first time of the year in the 5,000 meters. Later that summer, the first medal of the event at the age of 3 Olympics finishing. In 2022, Buddha estimated to have placed among the world's elite at the World Championships in Great Oregon. She won 2 medals, silver in the 1500 and the gold in the first competitive 5,000 meters. Her success continued in 2023 by the stellar indoor mile run to Poland, where she won second fastest time ever. The 2024 Paris Olympics saw Buddha competing in 3 events: the 1500 meters, the 5,000 meters, and the 10,000 meters. Further showcasing her versatility and endurance. She earned a bronze medal, 2 golds, 1 silver, 1 all of it it's a lot of difference, one was politics, so they got struck in acknowledgement of our extraordinary accomplishments as a leader and long distance runner. Good Abtegai will be honored tonight at the 2024 African Impact Award for a profound impact on the athletic community worldwide and for inspiring young Africans worldwide.
ኢትዮጵያና አሜሪካ የተለየ ነገር አላቸው። ውጤቶቿና ስኬቶቿ በአብዛኛው የተመዘገቡት እዚህ አሜሪካ ላይ የተደረጉ ውድድሮች ነው። ዛሬ ሽልማቷን የምታገኘው እዚሁ አሜሪካ ነው። ህልሟና ስኬቷ ብዙ ነው። በተለይ በቅርቡ በነበሩ ውድድሮች ላይ ከቤተሰብ ናፍቆት ጋር ጭምር ነበር ትግሎችን ታደርግ የነበረው። አስባችሁታል? ኢትዮጵያን ወክላችሁ በዓለም መድረክ ላይ ኢትዮጵያን ባንዲራ ከፍ ለማድረግ ቀን ሌሊት እየሰራችሁ እናት አባታችሁ ቤተሰብን ግን በስልክ እንኳን ማውራት የማይቻልበት ኮንዲሽን ላይ ጭምር ሆና የኢትዮጵያን ባንዲራና የሀገር ጉዳይ ነው ብላ ግን ኢትዮጵያን በወርቅ ከፍ አድርጋ ስታለች። የትም ብትሄድ በየትኛውም ሁኔታ ውስጥ ቢሆን አትሌቶቻችን ስለ ኢትዮጵያ ክብር ይደማሉ፣ ስለ ኢትዮጵያ ክብር ያልባቸዋል። በጣም አመስግኑልኝ። ጋር እባካችሁ በመቀጠል ከኒው ካርልተን መግለጫ ይኖራል።
Certificate of Excellence proudly presented to Gudaf Sky Desta. Be it hereby known to all that sincerest congratulations are offered for the current women's world record holder for the 5,000 meter. In acknowledgement of your extraordinary accomplishments as a middle and long distance runner. Your paramount impact on the athletic community and your role as an inspiring model for young Africans worldwide have earned you this recognition. Presented on this 13th day of October 2024 at the 2024 African Impact Awards.
በመጀመሪያ አመሰግናለሁ ግራንድ አፍሪካ ራንና አዋርድ አዘጋጅ እንዲሁም ለዚህ ክብር ላበቃኝ ፈጣሪ አመሰግነዋለሁ።
ለሁሉም ነገር ከልብ እናመሰግናለን። ጉዳፍ ኢትዮጵያ ሯጮች አይደለም የአትሌቲክስ ፌዴሬሽን ምክትል ፕሬዚዳንትም ነበረ። ከነበረበት ስልጣኑ ላይ በሰላም ስልጣን የሚለቀቀ የመጀመሪያው መሪ ጭምር ነው። በኢትዮጵያ ታሪክ ላይ የሚገርማችሁ ብዙዎቻችሁ የፖለቲካ ዜና ስለምትከታተሉ መሪዎች ያላቸውን ስልጣን ላይ የመቆየት ፍላጎት ብዙ ታውቁታላችሁ። እንደ ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ ፌዴሬሽን ላይ ስልጣን ላይ እንደመቆየት ግን ከባድ ነገር የለም። ይገርማል። ነዳጅ ያለ ነው ይመስለኝ እዛ ቤት ውስጥ ብሎ የወጣው ገሬና ከልብ እናመሰግናለን ለሰጠህን አገልግሎት ጭምር ለድሎችም ጭምር። እንግዲህ ቀጣይ ሽልማቶቻቸውን ወይም ደግሞ የምስጋና ሰርቲፊኬታቸውን የሚወስዱት የኢትዮጵያ ኮንስትራክሽን ወርክ ኮርፖሬሽን አቶ አጅራ አብረውን ያሉት ከልብ እናመሰግናለን። በአስተማማኝ ሁኔታ ቤቶችን እየገነቡ ለዲያስፖራ ኮሚኒቲ ለማበርከት ዝግጅት ላይ ነው የሚገኝ ኢትዮጵያ ኮንስትራክሽን ወርክስ። አግቢ አብሮን ያለው ከልብ እናመሰግናለን። አብራችሁን ሰርቲፊኬቶቻችሁን ውሰዱልኝ። ኡበር ኢትስ እንደዚሁ ወደ ስቴጅ ጋብዛለሁ። ኮሪያል ፓርኪንግን አበቃራለሁ። ፋስት ፔይ ኢቲ እባካችሁን ወደ መድረክ ነው። ኒያ አለማየሁ እንዲሁ ወደ መድረክ እንድትመጡልኝ እና የምስጋና ሰርቲፊኬት እንድትቀበሉልኝ እጠይቃለሁ። አቶ አጅራ ከኢትዮጵያ ኮንስትራክሽን ወርክ ኮርፖሬሽን በጣም እናመሰግናለን። አዲስ ተቋም ነው። በቅርቡ ነው የተመሰረተው። የግንባታ ስራዎችን በመስራት ተደራሽነቱን ከፍ ለማድረግ የተዘጋጀ ካምፓኒ ነው ያለው። ፋስት ፔይ ኢቲ ከልብ እናመሰግናለን። ኒያ አለማየሁ ከልብ እናመሰግናለን። አብረሽ ስለሆንሽ ቢኒ ከታግቢ ለበርካታ የትራንስፖርት ፍላጎታችሁ ታግቢዎች ዝግጁ ናቸው። ለበርካታ ኢትዮጵያውያን የስራ ዕድልም ጭምር መፍጠር የቻለ ኩባንያ ነው። ታግቢ ቢኒ በጣም እናመሰግናለን። እንዲሁም የኢምፓክት አዋርድ አሸናፊ የነበሩት የኮሪያል ፓርኪንግ ኃላፊም አቶ በረከት እዚህ ናቸው የሚገኙትና ከልብ እናመሰግናለን። በጣም እንወዳለን እናከብረዎታለን። በጣም ነው የምናመሰግነው። ሁላችንም እናመሰግናለን። በነገራችን ላይ ጋሽ በረከት ሬስ ፎሬቨር የሚባል ድርጅትንም ጭምር ይመራሉ። ሙሉ በሙሉ ገቢውን ለቻሪቲ ያደረገ ውድድር ኢትዮጵያ ላይ ለሁለተኛ ጊዜ አድርገዋል። ከኪሳቸው በርካታ ገንዘብ በማውጣት ለተለያዩ ሁማኒታሪያን ድርጅቶች ድጋፎችንም ሲያደርጉ ነበር። እግዜር ካሳካ ደግሞ ጃንዋሪ ሌላ ውድድር ኢትዮጵያ ላይ ለማድረግ አስበዋል እና ጋሽ በረከት ለሚያደርጉት ድጋፍ ሁሉ በኢትዮጵያ ድጋፍ በሚሹ ህጻናት ስም ከልብ አመሰግናለሁ። ባካችሁ በክብር ሸኙልኝ ወደ ቦታቸው። የቴክኒካል ነገር ሲነሳ ሁለት ነገሮች
Your community and your local and the entire world of the young African worldwide have achieved this presentation presented on this 13th day of October 2024 and the 2024 African People Award. ሐኪሞች ጭምር ማሸነፍ ይችላል። ወደ ማራቶ ሄዶ ስኬታማ አሁን ደግሞ አክሰሎት ለኢትዮጵያ ኢንተርቬካሪያ ሙሽራዎች ለላቲስ ሲስተም እንደማለት በከፍተኛ የተዘጋጀች ነው የምትገኘው። የጊነስ ወርልድ የዓለም ፈጣኗ የማራቶን ሪከርድ ባለቤት ስለምትጨምር አመስግኖ ሰርተፊኬቷን ሰጥቷታል። በጣም እናመሰግናለን። የፋሚሊ ሮስተርን ወደ መድረክ እንድትመጡልን ኦርቢት ሪል ስቴት ተወካዮችንም ወደ መድረክ እንድትመጡ ጋብዛለሁ። ከኒው ካርልተን ፕሮክላሜሽን ሆና መግለጫ
Hello, everyone. So we'll present this. Gonna go ahead, please. This is proudly presented to Tickets Teseba. Be hereby known to all the sincerest congratulations are offered to Astefa Tesema, the current women's marathon world record holder. ሁሌም በነገሮች ሁሉ ፈጣሪ ነው ማስቀድሞ ለፈጣሪ የሚከብድ ነገር የለም አይደለም ማራቶን ከዛ በላይ ምንም የሚከብደው ፈጣሪ ስላለ ፈጣሪ ይዤ ሰለምሮት ማራቶን አይከብደኝም ፈጣሪን ማመስገን እፈልጋለሁ በእናንተ ፊት አንተንም እጅግ በጣም አመሰግናለሁ የእውነት ዛሬ እዚህ መገኘት ልጅ አይደለሁም ግን በእግዚአብሔር ፍቃድ ለእግዚአብሔር የሚከብደው ነገር የለምና እዚህ ዛሬ ለዚህ ክብር አድርሰኛል እውነት ለመናገር የደረሰብኝ ጉዳት አይደለም ዳግም ወደ ወደው ሩጫ መመለስ አይደለም መራመዱና ማልችልበት ስለረጅም ጊዜ ደርሼ ነበር ነገር ግን ፈጣሪ የማይችለው ነገር የለም ይሄ ከባድ ጉዳት ሲያጋጥመኝ ላንተ ቀላለው ይሄንን ጉዳት ታደለኛለህ ለኩዮቼ እኩዮቼ ጓደኞቼ የደረሱበት እንደምታደርሰኝ አምላኬ ሁሌም በአንተ ተስፋ አለኝ በአንተ መቼም ተስፋ አልቆርጥም እውነት ነው ዶክተሮች ያው ካዩት ዛር ከዚህ በኋላ ወደ ሩጫችሁ መለሽ ያሉት የገጠመኝ ጉዳት በጣም ከባድ ነው በዛ ሰዓት ግን እኔ ደስተኛ ነበርኩ ዶክተሮች እንደዛ ሲሉ ምክንያቱም እግዚአብሔር ምንም የሚከብደው ነገር የለም ማይቻለውን መቻል ይችላል አምላክ ነው ሁሌም ማስቀደመውና ለደረሰብኝ ነገር ደስተኛ ነኝ ለዛሬው ቀን ያደረሰኝ የደረሰብኝ ጉዳት ነው ጠንክሬ እንድሰራ እንድበረታ አምላኬ ላይ ትልቅ ክብር እንዲኖረኝ እምነት እንዲኖረኝ ያደረገኝ የደረሰብኝ ጉዳት ነው ሁላችንም በሙያችን ብዙ ነገር ሊገጥመን ይችላል ግን ወደ ኋላ ማለት የለም እዚች ዓለም ላይ ምንም የሚከብደን ነገር የለም ፈጣሪን ከያዘን ፈጣሪን ካስቀደምን በጣም ነው የምወዳችሁ ሁላችሁንም ቻው
የኔ ዓለም ናፈቅሽኝ ናፈቅሽኝ በህልሜ በወኔም በሀሳቤ ታየሽ ሀገሬ ናፈቅሽኝ ወጨፉ ማጨፈ ሾፍሩ መጣ ዝናቡም ዘነበ ወንዙም ደፈረሰ ትዝ አለኝ ሀገሬ ሆዴም ተላወሰ እንደ ሳቤ እንደ ልቤ መች ሆነልኝ እኔ እስክመለስ ድረስ እስካይሽ ባይኔ ናፍቄያለሁ እኔ ደህና ሁኚ ደህና ሁኚ ደህና ደህና ሁኚ ደህና ሁኚ ደህና ባለምናፈቅሽኝ ነይ ናፈቅሽኝ ነይ ናፈቅሽኝ የኔ አለምናፈቅሽኝ ነይ ናፈቅሽኝ ነይ ናፈቅሽኝ በህልሜ በውኔም በሀሳቤ ታየሽ አገሬ ናፈቅሽኝ ሰማዩ ጠቆረ ዳመናው ተቆጣ ወጨፉ ወጨፈ ሸንፍሩ መጣ ዝናቡም ዘነበ ወንዙም ደፈረሰ ትዝ አለኝ ሀገሬ ሆዴም ተላወሰ እንደ ሳቤ እንደ ልቤ መች ሆነልኝ እኔ እስክመለስ ድረስ እስከማይሽ ባይኔ ናፍቄያለሁ እኔ ደህና ሀገራችንን ሰላም ያድርግልን፣ ሰላም ያድርግልን። እናመሰግናለን። በጣም እግዚአብሔር ይስጥልን። በዚህ አጋጣሚ ማመስገን የምንፈልገው ሰው አለ። ኖቫ ኮኔክሽን ቅድም ስለነሳው ማመስገን ስላለብኝ ነውና ይሄን ፕሮግራም ስለሚያዘጋጁ ከሀገር ድረስ ባለሙያዎችን ስለሚያሰባስቡ ሰዎች እንዲሰባሰቡ ስለሚያደርጉ በተለይ ኢትዮጵያ እንዲሰባሰብ ስለሚያደርጉ እጅግ በጣም እናመሰግናለን። ዶክተር ጋሻው በዚህ አጋጣሚ እግዚአብሔር ይስጥልን። ደህና ነሽ? እግዚአብሔር ይስጥልን።
የሚሰጡልን እነሱም የተከበሩ ተማማር ሰዎች ናቸው። ለማለት ያለንን ክብርና ፍቅር እባካችሁን ሞቅ ባለ ጭብጨባችሁ ገለጹልን። ተወልዳ ያደገችው አዲስ አበባ ብትወለድም ወደ ሂርና ያደገችው ከተማ ድብልቅልቅ ያለች የተለያየ ቋንቋ የሚወሩባት ከተማ ነች። ማዛም በነዛ ውስጥ ጭምር ነው ያለፈችው። አብሬሽ ስለሆንኩ እዚህ ጋር ብለደቂቃዎች ደስ ብሎኛል። እንኳን ደስ አለሽ ማዕዝ። ጋሽ በረከትና አቶ ሚካኤልንም ጭምር ወደ መድረክ እጠራለሁ። በጣም አመሰግናለሁ። ሽልማቶቹ ይቀጥላሉ።
Be it hereby known to all that sincere congratulations are offered to Ms. Abiru in acknowledgement of your extraordinary contributions to the Ethiopian media industry, particularly in radio. I really want to hear one of your stories. Your lasting and impactful work serves as a true inspiration to young Ethiopians around the world. Presented on this 13th day of October 2024 at the 2024 African Impact Awards. እንግዲህ ስቱዲዮ ውስጥ በጣም የሚገርማችሁ እኔ ንግግሩን በአማርኛ ነበር ያዘጋጀሁት። ነውር ነው የውጭ ሀገር ሰዎች አሉ፣ ስለዚህ በእንግሊዝኛ ነው ጥሩ ነው ሲባል ተርጉሜዋለሁ። እንደ አማርኛው ውስጥ አይጣፍጥ ነው። ሬቤካ በአማርኛ በምትሞክርበት መድረክ ላይ እኔ በእንግሊዝኛ መናገር ትንሽ ግራ ነው የሚሆነው፣ ግን ልሞክር። በጎደለ ሙሉበት እናንተ To the Grand African Run and African Award Board members, 2024 award recipients, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to be among this year's recipients, the renowned Mr. Awaka, who needs no introduction, the Olympic medalists and world record holders, Gudaf Sakai and Tegsta Safa, and the Executive Director, Rebecca Hele, who's paving the way for improved quality of education in Ethiopia. I'm proud to be among you and would like to thank the organizers for this honor. This month, as we celebrate Shaka Radio's 17th anniversary, I want to take this time to reflect on the media in Ethiopia and Shaka's beginnings. When I started as a young reporter, the nature of press freedom in Ethiopia was not as it is now. Both print and broadcast media had been under the strict control of the Ethiopian government. At the time, I was working at the Sports Commission as a junior reporter. After Ethiopia's win at the Eastern Central Africa Football Tournament, President Mengistu Haile Mariam made a speech during a grand reception at the palace. In his speech, he announced that the government would build a stadium that could host 100,000 people. This announcement was publicly broadcast. When this story was written for the front page of our bi-weekly sports newspaper, I took the copy to the censorship office before taking it to print, as was required at the time. By the end of the day, the front page story was scrubbed completely. The censorship officer told me that despite the public announcement made by our president directly and heard by everyone in attendance and by anyone listening at home, he assured me that this couldn't go to print because Ethiopia at the time could not afford to build the stadium. This was the nature of censorship in Ethiopia. Even the president's own words couldn't beat censorship. When this story was written for the front page of the... Okay, fast forward, the transitional government brought the Press Freedom Act of 1992, which abolished censorship. Years later came the broadcast law, which allowed us to take out a license to start Shaka Radio. The license only allowed us to transmit in the country's capital, Addis Ababa, and surrounding areas. Today, through online streaming, we're able to reach audiences everywhere, including listeners residing outside of Ethiopia, with major listeners in the United States of America, South Africa, the UK, and other European countries, the Middle East, and Australia. But I can't say confidently that this legislative change brought complete
press freedom in Ethiopia. At that time, many newspapers had been shut down and journalists were threatened and put in jail for attempting to report the reality of what was happening in the country. During this time, I had a meeting with university professor Ayutas alike. Shaggar is a radio station built by journalists with very limited resources. We were the pioneers of private radio in Ethiopia and have struggled through many trials throughout our time. Now there are over 30 private and community radio stations who have learned from our experiences. Whenever I travel outside Ethiopia and tell people that I work as a radio journalist, they expect that radio in Ethiopia is similar to its counterparts in the Western world, that Shaggar is either just a music radio or talk radio station. Radio in Ethiopia is truly a mass media. It is a resource for information and community building. People call into Shaggar with their hardships regarding housing, legal issues, or to ask for support when there are water or electricity service issues, and we give them a voice. Our slogan is Yennantaw Radio, which translates to your radio, or rather, the people's radio. I love radio, and I believe that radio is meant to be a service to the people. It has been the honor of my life to have been able to serve through work that I love. Thank you. And as we at Shaggar say, Ethiopia ለዘላለም ትኖር.
King of Soul and the voice of Ethiopia, Asdenaqiው everyone.
ከልብ እናመሰግናለን ጃክሰን እነ ሰላሚነው ከጀርባ የአስቴር ሙዚቃ እየተጫወቱ ነው የሚገኙት። አስባችሁታል? የምትወደው ሳትኖር የአስቴርን ዘፈን እየሰማችሁ ፍቅር ይይዛችኋል። ህይወትን ሳትኖሩት በትዝታዎቿ ያሳለፋችሁት ህይወትን ትናፍቁታላችሁ። በናፍቆት ዘፈኖቿ አገር ቤት ቁጭ ብላችሁ አገር ቤት ይናፍቃችኋል። ለእናንተማ መጥኔ ነው እዚህ ሆናችሁ የሷን ናፍቆት ለምትሰሩ። አስቴር ስታፈቅር አፍቅረን፣ በህይወቷ ስትኖር ስለ ህይወት ኖረን፣ ስለ ናፍቆት ስትል ናፍቀን እዚህ ደረጃ ዘልቀናል። ንዕልት ይሏታል። እኛ ደግሞ ከዛም ነገር በላይ ስም ቢኖርና መጠራትና ብንሰጣት ደስተኞች ጭምር ነን። ማዚ አንድ ወቅት ላይ አስቴርን እንዲህ ስትል ገለጸቻት። ላለፉት 3 ዓመታት ዝነፍ ሳይልባት በተከታታይ ተወዳጅነቷ እንደጠበቀች የቆየች ማነች ብትሉኝ አስቴር አወቀ ነች። የዘመናዊ ሙዚቃ ንግሥት ነች። በወርቃማ የሙዚቃ ጉዞ ለኢትዮጵያ ሙዚቃ አዲስ አቅጣጫ ያሳየች ነች። እሷ ማነች ካላችሁኝ አስቴር አወቀ ነች አለችን። በስራዋ ዓለም አቀፍ መድረኮች ላይ ተገኝታለች። ከፍታን አይተዋለች። ኢትዮጵያን እጅግ በጣም ትወዳለች። አረ ፓስቲም እንደምትወድ ሰምቻለሁ። አስቴር በስራ በህይወት በፍቅር በናፍቆት በትዝታ እዛና እዚህ የወሰደችን ኖረናል። አብረናት ቀጥለናል። አዲስ ዓለም ደግሞ በጉጉት እየጠበቅን ነው። እስቱ ናፍቀናል። ለአድማጮቿ የተለየ ክብር አላት። ሁሌም ዝግጁ ናት። ኮንሰርት ላይ ወጥታ ከላይ እስከታች የመጀመሪያ ስራዋ ለማቅረብ እንደምትፈራም ጭምር ሰማሁ። አስቴር የመድረክ ንግሥት ታዲያ አድማጮቿ ያላትን ፍቅርና ክብር በየጊዜው እዛ ዘልቃለች። ከካቡ እስከ ስኳር ድረስ አብረናት ዘልቀናል። ካቡን በይ ስኳርም ይሁን ለእኛ ሁሌም አስቴር ነች። አንድ ወቅት ላይ ኢትዮጵያ ሬዲዮ ላይ ውይይት ተደረገ። ስለ አስቴር ዘፈኖች ነው። ከፍ አሉ ዝቅ አሉ፣ ጋዜጠኛው ያወያያል። አንድ አድማጭ ደወለች። አድማጭ አለ መስመር ላይ ስለ አስቴር አስተያየት ለመስጠት ነበር ያለችው። እባክሽን ቀጥይ፣ አሁን የአስቴር ዘፈን ካሁን ነው ስኳር ነው የትኛውን ነው ሰጥ ዝም ብላ ፎቶዋን አድርጋ ባዶ ዘፈን ብትለቅ እገዛለሁ አለች። አስቴር የኔን ለምንወድሽ የሰጠሽን ነገር ሁሉ ከልብ እናመሰግንሻለን። ሽልማቱን የሚሰጡልን ዶክተር ጋሻውን እንዲሁም ኒውካርተር ሜየርን ጋሽ በረከትን እንዲሁም ኢትዮጵያ አየር መንገድን ወደ መድረኩ እንጋብዛለን። እንዲሁም የቶዮታ
ዓመታት ስለው እንደቆት ፕሮግራማችንን ጨርሰን ስቱዲዮ እንደወጣ ሁላችንም በሽግግር ደጋግመን የምንለው ይዘቶች ይመስላል። ኢትዮጵያ በሰላም when she sang the line, she made a transform with strength. Her poetry is profound, her music transcends time, her voice naturally imbued with melody is wonderfully adorned artistry. She is a remarkable singer.
ኢትዮጵያውያን ብቻ ሳይሆን በሚውዚክ በወርልድ ሚውዚክ ቻርት ላይ አንደኛ ሆና መምራት የቻለ ዘፈንም ጭምሮች አሏት። በተለይ ደግሞ በኮሌጅ ሚውዚክ ቻርት ላይ ለ4 ወራት አንደኛ ሆና የተቀመጠ ስራንም አበርክታልን ቆየች። ብዙ መድረኮች ላይ ታላላቅ ሽልማቶችን ስትሸለም ቆይታለች። ዛሬ እኛን እናንተን አክብረን አብራን ስለተገኘች ከልብ አመስግኑልኝ። ያንሳታል አስቴር ላደረገችልን ለሰጠችን ገና ለምትሰጠን ነገር ገና ያንሳታልና አስቱ እንወድሻለን ከሚገባው በላይ ቃላቶች ሊገልጹት ከሚችሉት በላይ ስለተገኘች ስለመጣሽ ከልብ እናመሰግናለን። ለመስፈንና ስራዎቿን ለማቅረብ ካልሆነ አስቴር በጭራሽ መድረክ ላይ መጣ ክሬዲትን መውሰድ አትፈልግም። ዛሬ ግን አብራን ስለሆነች በድጋሚ እናመሰግናለን።
Of your pioneering role in bringing Ethiopian music to international audiences, your paramount impact on the African music industry, and your inspiring presence as a role model for the young generation worldwide. Your extraordinary accomplishments and significant contributions deserve recognition and appreciation. Presented this 13th day of October 2024 at the 2024 African Impact Awards.
It's an honor now to መክሊቷን በልጅነቷ አውቃ መክሊቷን ይዛ እስከዚህ ደረጃ ድረስ ያለች እህት ጓደኛም እናትም ኢትዮጵያዊትም ሁሉ ነገር ናት ለኔ። ከሙዚቃዋ ውጭ የአስቴር ልብ ያልጎበኘና ያላየ ሰው ያለ አይመስለኝም። የመጨረሻ ደግ ሰው አክባሪ መድረክ ላይ እንደምታዋት ሳትሆን አንገቷን የደፋች እመቤት እህት ኢትዮጵያዊት እናት ናት። ስለሱም እናመሰግናለን። Oh, by the way, she couldn't speak because she had laryngitis and she's been in bed. We had to do an emergency yesterday night and with all kind of medication for her to be appearing to accept this. That's the only reason she's not.